Hello friends, still you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm still playing zombies. And sadly this whole game is now a little boring because I'm just so strong. I was so lucky with my rolls in the last video. And I had good cards. I have 3 weapons here: the meat cleaver, the sickle, the fire axe. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make this without any big problems. There are still a few tiles left, maybe about 10 or so, but it's now possible. Every next tile could be the helipad, so we'll see. Okay, just a normal street here. Okay, and that tile ended up here, so we now have randomly a block here, which we could just go like this, which is quite funny, I think. And let's see, let's draw the next card. So that is Zombie Lord. And that says place 5 zombies. And I have to do this according to my rules next, somewhere on this tile here. So let's see. Okay, so here we go. There are just 4 spaces left on that tile actually, and I'm not allowed to place him here where I stand, that says the card, so I guess I place him here, which makes it harder for me to go back to the subway station if I want to do that. So that might be a problem. Okay, but let's see, I'm still very optimistic here. So the movement roll, that's a 1, this is bad. Now I lose a gut token. According to my house rule, if I roll a 1 or a 2, I lose a gut token. And I have to draw another card. And only if this card has a negative effect, I have to resolve this. You look familiar. That is actually a card with a positive effect that would allow me to look at some cards here, I think the 3 topmost cards, and then discard one and whatever. But it's a good effect for me, so that won't happen right now. And then I'm allowed to move 1 space. So I think I simply move here. Wondering if I should move at all. Not so sure actually. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I think I have no idea. Okay, I'll move here, why not? Yeah. And, well, let's kill that zombie. So that is a 3. I have to give away 1 bullet to kill this guy. And to be honest, it sounds pretty ridiculous, but somehow, I don't know, got a strange feeling now. Just a hunch. I have no idea why. Actually, now we have all these zombies standing here. Got to pay a bullet. Well, but we'll see about that. And I have to give away one of my cards, but that is not so bad. We have a lot of them. But first we have to do the zombie movement, actually. So this is one zombie moving 3 spaces, and that will be the closest one. So in this case it's, well, let me see, I think we take this guy. 1, 2, and he's attacking me. So and then I have to get down on my hand limit, and because now I have only 6 guts left, I have to throw away 1 card here. And well, let me see which one that might be. Oops. I think it is lots of ammo, because the sports store is not in the game, so I think I can simply discard that. Okay, and then I'll draw the next tile, and well, that's the fire department. Okay, let's see where we can place that. Okay, so we have 6 zombies here in the fire department, but there are also 4 life points and 2 ammo. So might be an interesting place to go. At first let's draw a card. And that says Last Rites. So let me see, play this card. When you lose your last health token, give all of your remaining bullet tokens, guts tokens and weapons items in play to any or all of your opponents. Restart with 4 each of health, guts and bullets. So there will be a special rule for that. Okay, basically I simply discard all my stuff, don't have to give it to any opponent. I simply discard all my stuff and then I can start again, which is pretty cool. So that might be an idea. I think I'm going to keep that. And well, then let's roll for movement. Oh man, another 1. That's bad. So I lose another gut token. And let's see what the card brings. So that means you don't need this. Let me see. Okay, this says, according to my rules, when drawn, roll a d6. 1 or 3, give a weapon item laying in front of you to the opponent. 4 or 6, take a weapon item from the opponent into your hand. You don't have to do the positive effect of the card right away. You may keep this card for later use. Okay, so the point is now, because we've rolled a 1, we have to draw this card well as a penalty. So if there is the possibility that there is a positive effect and a negative effect, always the negative effect will come into play. So in this case, we lose one of these weapons. And well, that's not good. I'm going to give away the meat cleaver. And yeah, I hope that's okay then. So still I got 2 weapons, that's not too bad, but I'm not really happy with this. And then I have to do this this fighting. Actually I had to do this before my movement roll, but it doesn't matter now. And I killed this guy, that's good. And now I have to move 1, so I simply climb through the window here, through the window of the liquor store, and I'm gonna try to shoot this zombie. And that's a 4, so that is also a success. Very good. Fine. And then we have the zombie movement. So 5 zombies moving 1 space. That's 1, 2. They stay where they are, but they move. 3, 4. And I'm wondering now. I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this lady here, she will move up there. Phew. So there are really lots of zombies now. It's looks dangerous. Okay, it's the next turn, and oh no, first I have to get down. I have now only 5 gut tokens remaining, so I have to get rid of, oh man, I had to get rid of 2 cards actually. So I think I'm definitely gonna keep these 2. I'm not so sure. Maybe I'm gonna give this one away. I don't know actually. I think I don't need the scalpel, that's for sure. And the bat, well, this is playable at the sport store, so I don't need that right now too. So I think I'm gonna discard these 2 weapons. They are placed here now. And then I draw the next tile. And well, that is another subway station. That's interesting. Might be helpful. Okay, so this subway station ended up down here. So now, as you can see here, the whole city, we have a subway station actually here, another one here, and the last one is up here. So this is not too bad because as I told before, they connect instead of doing a normal move, you can simply enter the subway station and in the next turn you come out at another one. So that might be helpful if we got to go to the helipad. It might be a good shortcut to use these subway stations. And that means, well, I think they're not dead. Let's see what that means. Okay, so it's basically... Okay, so normally it says you have to roll 2 dice. And if one of your dice shows a 3 or less. What? Yeah, exactly. You have to remove 2 of your killed zombies, and that is bad because in the normal game you can also win if you have killed a certain number of zombies. But here that's not the case, so I needed to do another rule, and I have this one. Place the 2 zombies on 2 random spaces on the player's tile. There might be even more than 1 zombie on 1 space. So I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna take 2 of my zombies and place them here on any random space. There are 6 spaces, so simply let's roll. That is number 4, so this is up here. And the second one, well, it's also a 4. So we have now these zombies here. Okay. And then we roll again for movement. Oh man, that's a 2. I'm rolling very bad now for movement. So I lose my next gut token and I have to give away another card at the end. So this is getting dangerous now. Okay, I'll definitely go... Well, again, first I have to fight that zombie. I forgot that. So that's a 3, that's a hit, because I have the fire axe, which adds 1 to the fight roll. And now I can move 2 spaces. But before I do that, I have to draw another card, because I rolled this 2, and on a 1 or 2, remember, you have to draw a card with a negative effect. So that is adrenaline, but we cannot use that because that would be positive, so it's simply discarded. And now we can walk 2 spaces, so we move here, 1, to fight that zombie. That's a hit, very good. And a 2. Okay, great. At least I'm still successful in fighting. Why not in moving? That's okay. And then we roll for zombie movement. So we have 6 zombies moving 2 spaces. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's this one here. Okay. Fine, and then I have to discard another card. And I think this will be sheer determination. That would allow me to draw a card from the discard pile, but I had to pay bullets and life points for that. On the other hand, it might be useful. I don't know. No, I think I can give that away. I think that's okay. I also might give away the dynamite. Maybe that's the better idea. Yeah, I think I do this. I give away the dynamite and I keep that card. Sheer determination. The idea is I have this card here. The keys are still in there. And that allows me to move, I think... Yeah, that allows me to move up to 10 spaces. Which is pretty awesome. And if I have to go to the helicopter... I could then draw this card a second time with this sheer determination, and then I can move again 10 spaces in the next turn. So that might be a good idea. Okay, so yeah, let's draw the next tile now. And that is now the front gate. So this is now a tile of an expansion, and that is the tile of the zombie core, the military camp. And let's see where we can place that. Okay, so down here we now have the military base. You can see that here's the city, and then here's the military base. And what you do now is you place this front gate here, place 3 zombies there, and then you have to place this crossing, this 4-way crossing, just to make sure that the next card you draw for this military installation is not a dead end. So, and normally according to the rules you had to place 4 zombies here, but I think that's a little too hard, because if you want to enter this area, I think it's fair if there are not too many zombies right at the beginning. Anyway, the point is now that I play with 12 cards of each expansion. So it's possible that there are 12 cards until the helicopter comes. Now let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there are about 8 or 9 or 10 cards here. So actually the chances are higher that it comes first somewhere in this city pile. So I'm not going to this military area. I'm going to stay in the city, try to find the helicopter there. Basically that makes only sense if you draw these front gates somewhere in the first half of this pile. If you have an entrance to an expansion there, then it's very useful, because then you might be lucky and draw the helipad right away. Okay, so we draw a card. And that is a flashlight. And that's not bad. I can play this in a building, and it's I have also here my extra rules. It helps me while I'm searching. I can add 1 to my success roll, so that could be a good item, but I have to be careful with my cards. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna roll now for movement. And that's a 5. This time it's better. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's attack this guy. That's not enough. Have to give away 1 bullet. Now he's killed. And then we have a 5. Okay, fine. And it's the zombie movement. Okay, we have 1 zombie moving 1 space, so that isn't too bad. It's this guy moving here. Well, actually, maybe it's better to move him here. That makes it a little harder for me, because otherwise I could simply enter, grab the bullets and run out of the building again. Okay, now I have to make the decision which card I want to give away. It's not so easy. I think I give away the flashlight. Okay. Oops. It's here. Next tile. Here we go. The helipad. Awesome. We were lucky here. That could have been gone for a while, but now we found the helipad, and let's see where this ends up. This is pretty important now. Okay, so now we have the helipad down here, and as you can see, there are 9 zombies there. And well, we're actually up here. So it looks pretty far away, but it isn't that bad, because here we have a subway station. So we just have to go like this, and then we can take the subway and we can move down here. And from there it's not too far. So I think we were lucky here. And now I've got another house rule. I only have 8 turns to make it to the helipad. If I can't do it in 8 turns, the helicopter flies away. Actually, I have to be in 8 turns inside the helicopter, so I have to kill every zombie here on the helipad and then go to the middle space. And now I've got these 8 pawns here, and I will remove every turn 1 of these guys as a reminder. So this is my first turn now, and if the last one is gone, the helicopter will leave and I've lost the game. So let me see. Okay, I simply try to move to the subway station first. Oh, but before I do this, I have to draw a card. And that says missed stop. You're kidding. So that says I'm not allowed to use the subway. Just a second, got to check this. Because normally it says a player exiting the subway must exit using another subway building. But because if you're playing alone, this situation really is rare, that you draw this card while using the subway. So I have a special rule here. Okay, so actually my rules say I'm not allowed to use it for 3 turns. And that is now really hard. because now I am in trouble. But what I can do is I can use this card. The keys are still in, and I can move 10 spaces now. So now it was a good idea to keep that. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was not too bad here. And now we simply do the zombie movement. And we have 6 zombies moving 2 spaces. So first of all, it's this guy. He's attacking me. And we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well then, 4, 5, 6. Well, basically I think it's more this one coming after me, like this. Okay. Fine. Next turn, and I still have to draw tiles. So this is the tool store. Okay, this tile is placed up there. And then I'll have to fight that zombie here. And that's a hit, so it goes away. Then let's draw a card. Did you hear that? Move all zombies on your current tile to any legal space on an adjacent tile. Any zombies that can't be placed legally are returned to the zombie pool. So I think that's not too bad. We simply can place these zombies here. So we don't have to fight them anymore. And then we can move on. And that is a 7. That's good, because first of all it allows us to draw a gut token. On a 7 and 8 you're allowed to do that. And then I'm allowed to draw a new weapon card. That's a crossbow. I can play this in the outfitter. That is not so helpful, but anyway, we have enough weapons. And fine. Then I have to draw a new weapon for the opponent player. And the rocket launcher goes away, and we have another shift. So here's now 2 of these shifts. And I nearly forgot, I have to remove another pawn here. Okay, and then I move 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to fight this guy. Yep. 5, 6, 7. Okay. He's also killed. So I just turned this to indicate that this is now the second turn where I'm not allowed to use the subway, but I'm not going to use it anyway. Okay, and now we have the zombie movement. And we have 4 zombies moving all 1 space. So there is of course this one attacking me. And then we have this one. And, well, I'm not so sure. Let's take this one. And, well, maybe, I don't know, this one here. Fine, let's draw the next tile. Okay, this is the record store. Okay, so the record store is here, and that's now an interesting option because there are 3 bullets here. So I could take these bullets and then go like this to the helipad. I think I'm going to do that. So now we have to draw another card. And that says no brain in sight. Okay, play this card to place a zombie which is on the same space with the player to an adjacent space. And I'm going to do this right away, so this is a little help, but not too much. We can simply place that zombie here, and then we don't have to fight him. And yeah, okay, so now I simply roll a die, but I have to remove another one of these pawns. And that's a 5. So that is 1, 2, 3. I can enter now this building. 4. We'll fight that zombie. Yep, no problems here. Can pick up that bullet. And then I'm gonna go here. I'm not gonna go for that bullet. I think that's not worth it. And then we have more zombie movement. One zombie moving 3 spaces. So that is simply going to be that one. It's attacking me. And we're done. Next tile. That's just a regular street. Okay, and that street ended up here. And that is really all random placement. So I find it kind of cool how the city developed, and yeah, I like this, how these spaces now fill, and how we have here like this, some little blocks, or that big one over here. I find that pretty cool. Okay, let's draw a card. I know what you did. Play this card. If every other player has more zombies than you, to move yourself from your current tile to any legal space on an adjacent tile. Well, obviously we have to have our own rules here. Let's see. Okay, it simply says playable at any time. So I can now simply move from my tile to any legal space of an adjacent tile. Well, that is not bad. Actually, that's pretty cool. So I think what I'm going to do is I simply move here. It's an interesting question if a diagonal tile means an adjacent tile. I don't know. I think it doesn't matter that much in this case. And then I can do I can do a movement roll, but no, first I have to fight that zombie, of course. And that's a 1. That isn't so good, but it's also not too bad. I'm giving away now one of my life tokens. Can afford to do that, and I roll a second time, and this time it's a hit, so that zombie is killed. And now I have to calculate something. Okay, so the point is now, if I move now 10 spaces, I can enter this helipad and I can kill everyone there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this card, Sheer Determination, And I will pay 1 bullet and 1 life token. And then I can take 1 card from the discard pile. And where are these? Yeah, here. Exactly. So let's see, I pay that. Hope I won't regret that. And then I use this card, and that allows me now to move up to 10 spaces. So if I'm a little lucky now, I can finish this. So it's 1. Let's see what we roll. That's a hit. 2. That's a miss, but I can spend 1 bullet. 3. Yep. Easy. 4. Again a success. 5. Let's see. Okay. We need another bullet. 6. Oh man, okay. But that is not too bad. I'm gonna spend 1 life point here and roll again. And that's a hit. 7. Yeah. Okay. Gonna spend another life point. Okay. Yeah, we did it. So just 2 left. 8. And that's a hit. And now I'm pretty sure we can do this. 9, 10. And let's kill that last guy. Oh man, okay. Okay, but no problems. I'm simply going to spend 2 of my bullets. And that's it. I made it. We can escape with the helicopter. Okay, just want to give you a view over the town. Lots of zombies still in there. I have to apologize a little. It was not very tense, to be honest. It was pretty clear that that I could win this because I was very lucky. I had a weapon right from the beginning, which makes it much easier. And I was lucky with my cards. I also was lucky with my die rolls for a long time at least. And yeah, so it was a little boring. But I think you get the idea of how this works, and I'm probably gonna do another playthrough sometime. Maybe I'm lucky then, and I will do some of the expansions, which is also quite fun. But I think for now that's okay. Okay, just some words about this game. I know that many people think that this is a completely stupid game and it's terribly boring, makes no sense at all. And yes, the mechanics are not really clever. But nevertheless, I enjoy it a lot. I think it makes a lot of fun. Maybe it's even better playing solitaire than if you play it with more people, because then it can be really chaotic and can go on forever. If you play it solitaire, it's not so long. and I always take some tiles out of this building pile, so it doesn't take too long after all. And compared to some other games, like for example Last Night on Earth, here you really have this apocalyptic feeling, because you are wandering through these streets where everything is chaotic, everything is burning, you got broken cars everywhere, and it's full of zombies. I mean, Last Night on Earth you have sometimes 10 zombies on the board, or maybe 12, but here you have 50 or 60 zombies on the board, and the streets are really filled with zombies. And I mean, look what I've done here. I've killed all these zombies. And you just, yeah, I mean, it's really like in one of these splatter zombie movies. And I like that. I love the artwork. I think this is just absolutely an outstanding artwork. First of all, of these tiles, I love the dark style of the tiles and the detail that you have there. I think that's really great. And I love the cards. I mean, again, if you compare that to Last Night on Earth, which is a game which I like that very much, by the way, and it's probably better than this one. I'm pretty sure, I guess. But what I like here is, I mean, you really got these gory artwork here and here. Yeah, I mean, this is really, or that, I mean, this is fantastic. So that is really a zombie movie. And in Last Night on Earth, it's more, I don't know, I mean, there is not so much blood and organs and gore to see, but here you got all that stuff. And I think that fits better to the theme, to the real bloody zombie theme. And that gives a lot of atmosphere to this game. So that's why I enjoy playing it, actually. So I hope it wasn't too bad to see this for you, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Until then, bye.